Alright, everybody, just making sure YouTube is just doing what it's supposed to do. Alright, good to go. Hello, we are on Frontier. This is not going to be a typical playthrough like most people do, where they have a clear goal in mind what they want to do. I'm basically testing the game, testing mods, and just kind of playing around. So what I've done is I've sold everything they give you to start with, and I bought my own collaboration of items. I think the only thing original is the water tank. Everything else has been sold. And I brought in different mods that I found across the internet, and I'm testing them to make sure that they're running right. I have over 1,000 mods in this folder, so I cannot exactly share where I got these. Most of them came from like FS22 mods, King mods, just basically anywhere I thought about, getting mods from. And I've run them through the Giants mod tester. So most of them are running pretty close, but there's some of them that are just kind of hinky. But I want to try some of them out. Let me just show you real quick. There is, in my production file, I have, oops, that's Platinum expansion. Where are you? Like, I have an Absolute distillery for Absolute vodka. I have a beer factory, Beerberg factory. We have possibly going to try out the Butcher Enhanced. I'm not sure if I have the Enhanced Animal Mod enabled right now, which that needs. And I want to try the coffee mod, which is in the game. I want to see what that does. I haven't played with that yet. And let's see. I have, like I said, over 1,000 in here, and it's impossible to tell you where they came from or where I got them, because I don't even know anymore. I'm going to try out the firewood production. I want to try out Omatana's little grain mill, or apple trees. I want to try those. I'm going to try this glass and pottery mod. I haven't tried that one out yet. Basically, I'm going to try anything and everything that I might feel like doing. And I'm going to try maybe a couple interactive mods. I have a Jägermeister factory. Magic Beans, I've kind of played with that before. That's in the mod hub, so it's been tested and it runs smoothly. But I have a moonshine distillery, a fruit mash shed, which is part of the moonshine distillery. What else do I have? Pancakes, I know runs really smooth because that's in the actual thingy. Want to play with the potato processing a little bit, because I think my moonshine takes potatoes. One of them does. I don't remember which one takes the potatoes, but there's one that needs taters to run. It might be, nope, not Absolute. What about the other vodka one? Can't find it now. Anyway, there's one that needs potatoes to run, and I want to try it and see what works. And if I can maybe swing it, there's another one in the very end down here somewhere that is a... Where is it? Cigar production. There it is, cigar production. Excuse me just one second, I got a cough coming. Okay. I want to try that and see if it's any good. The last time I tried it, it did non-stop tobacco production, and I couldn't stop it. It was just crazy. So I'm not sure if I'll try that one, but I want to try the other ones that I've got. I've got a bunch of other things going, and I'm just going to keep playing until I get bored with it. What I've been doing... Oh, and this little Unimog here, that you can, right here, has been specially modified by me to accept everything, and it holds either 50,000 with the short box or 100,000 with the big box. And I've made that one special because I love that little truck, and in these tight quarters, it's much easier to get around and do things. I've sold the beginner greenhouse they give you that usually sits right here. Sold that because I don't want it. Plus, it doesn't do the products I want. I've put down an industrial greenhouse, and this industrial greenhouse, of course, the game's got to save, gives you all of these products: tomatoes, lettuce, strawberry, mushrooms, red cabbage, blah, 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 blah. And some of the stuff I have can take that, so that's the reason I put that down. That was like 100 grand, so it was not cheap to put down. And it also does cucumber, onion, garlic, and hops. The hops is needed for the beer, so that's why I did that one. I put down a jelly shop because that uses some of the products that my greenhouse will produce also. And then I also bought the metal and limestone factory because when I first got here, this entire road was covered in iron ore. And there's several other roads that are covered in iron ore, so I kind of want to do that too. Excuse me, my throat is not cooperating. And then I put down the, this is the jelly shop, so I put that down. What I've been doing here is, this field was already harvested when I got this, and I put it down, and I've had 50,000 liters of wood chips delivered, and I've had 50,000, or not quite 50,000 of manure delivered, but I still need water in here, and then inside I need lime, solid fertilizer, seeds, and empty pallets. I've loaded a bunch of empty pallets in here, about 9,000 of them already, and I'm going to get this up and running as soon as I can. But what I need to do first, wait, not quite, I'm not done showing you stuff yet. I've also leased these 2 fields for any crops I need to produce. This one and this one are leased because I want to have a little bit of production because I want to grow potatoes on here so I can try that potato manufacturing stuff. And then if I show you the map, excuse me again, the iron thing that I own is right down where? I actually don't remember where it's at. That's the mine. It's iron production here somewhere. Ravenwood. Nope. I thought I owned it, but I don't see it as an owned property. Actually, I have to own it because I have product there. Okay, anyway, I'll show you that when the time comes because there's a lot of iron ore on these roads through here that I can pick up and put into the processor. And on this map, you can also pick up garbage. That's what all these little crates are. You can pick up garbage from all these locations and do the recycling. I have not purchased the recycling center yet because I'm not to that point yet. Eventually, I want to get that, but I don't even know right off where it's at on the thing. Fabric factory. He's got a lot of factories on the map, so it's going to take me a second or two to find everything. Biogas, lizard imports, food factory. So yeah, it's going to take me a while to find some of this stuff because I don't know where you take the recycling to or anything on here, and I have not watched any videos on anything for this map. And I very rarely, I don't know if I'll ever get out to the wasteland area. Excuse me one more time. I don't know if I'll ever get out to the wasteland because there's really nothing out there that I need at this point. If I get rich doing what I'm doing, maybe I'll go out there and do something. But right now, I do not foresee that being used in the future. So let's go here, and then I'm just going to visit it because that'll be the easiest way to find it. Sorry it's so loud. But this is the plant that I own. And on the map, it should show where I'm at. Right here is the metal and limestone factory. I purchased that because I had the limestone. It was like 67,000 units or something like that on my driveway. So as I proceed, I'm going to have to keep picking that up to keep that running and make it pay for itself. But anyway, what we were doing is I'm going to hop back to the farm, and I'll show you the equipment I have real quick. I have an old Alice Chalmers that I picked up off the internet somewhere. I have no idea where I got it. Maybe King Mods or FS22mods.net or something like that. Who knows? I just searched for old equipment, and I did a big time search for old equipment not too long ago. Picked up a bunch of old tractors, bunch of old combines, plows, cultivators, all kinds of stuff. And excuse me again, this is the water tanker they give you to start the map. This is from the Rhino Agro Pack that's available in Mod Hub, and it's just the low loader. These are all bags that I made with this contraption, which is part of the LSFM Innovations mod pack that you can get when you do Hoff Bergman. And I've used it on many, many, many different places. You just fill it up, which I'm trying to pick up all this lime that they dumped on the ground to start out the map. I'm going to have to use a shovel to get this little bit. But I'm trying to pick that up because I hate it when they just randomly dump crap on the ground. The Unimog, like I said, is a special edit by me. Otherwise, it's the in-game Unimog. This one is John Deere 435. Again, a mod I picked up somewhere. It might be in-game, I'm not sure. And I moved the doghouse from here, where I couldn't feed the dog, and I moved it over here. Got this one, which is part of the Landbauer tiny house pack. We'll feed the puppy while we're there. And let's see, what else do I have? I have just the plain old forklift that's in the mod hub. And I have the industrial greenhouse. I don't know if this is in the mod hub or not. If not, it's available on the internet. I have the dealer pack that is a manure dealer, so I can use unlimited manure from there. I have Omatana's water spigot because I need water for the greenhouse. Do I have anything up at the shop at the moment? I don't know if I do or not. And oh, I still have their big cat they give you with the forks on it. I haven't sold that yet. I might need it in the future. Who knows? And they have music playing at a lot of these places, so thank goodness I'm not monetized or I'd be constantly copyright strike. It's a trend among map makers now to put music in their buildings and things, and that's really kind of a bad thing for them to do because then the content creators can't go into those buildings and do what they need to as they work. But anyway, enough of that. Oh, and I put this down. They had a big top feed silo sitting here with some beginning wheat in it. I sold the wheat, got rid of that, got rid of the 2 augers they had, and just put a multi-fruit silo down. It's from, I don't remember which pack, it's one of the simple ones. And I see it morphed my ground, so I'm going to have to fix that real quick. Excuse me one second, my throat is just not behave itself. Never fails. Every time I try to stream, it does that. Silo that I'm using is part of... I honestly don't even know. Is it the Storinator? No, it's not the Storinator. It looks like that one, but it's not. Get off of there. It is this one, I believe. I think it is this one. Yeah, it looks like it. It is the Trailer Farm Buildings pack from the Mod Hub. Anyway, let me fix my ground here real quick because, of course, when you mess with landscaping in this game, it can mess with the entire thing. Fix that real quick, throw a little bit of grass on there, hide my little edit. Anyplace else morphed? I think there's one spot back here. And of course you gotta go 8 billion miles slow where I did this. There's a bump here somewhere. Right there. I think there's a bump. I just want to smooth this out just a little bit, because it's got a pretty nasty bump there from placing the thingy in there. Greenhouse. I'll worry about this field later. I might actually take this field and make it into like an apple tree orchard with Omatana's new pack she just put out. Put that down. But my priority right now is to finish getting this lime picked up, because I'm one of those who detests messy yards. And to that, it really irritates me when they do this kind of thing. But to use this, you just place it down on the ground. It can be purchased in the shop and has to be transported to your area. Rather low flying. Okay, whatever. And you just fill it up. And then I'll show you what you have to do to get into it. It functions like a vehicle. You come here to this little sign, hit like you're getting into a vehicle, and it brings you into the F1 menu, and you have to hit B on your keyboard to enable the bag creation. And then you just exit the thing, leave it on, and you can't have anything blocking the area above this. When you are like a conveyor belt or anything, you have to have it back a ways away from it. You can use a conveyor belt, but you have to move it away every time you want it to fill bags. It does not like to have anything over top of it. So, and that you can get from just searching Hoff-Bergman and then downloading either the Hoff-Bergman, or I'm sorry, the LSFM implement pack. I'm not sure if it's a separate mod or not, because I've downloaded Hoff-Bergman and played it before, so I have it from there. And I just dumped everything on the ground. Stop it. Now I gotta get this picked up, so this will actually function again. And of course, why would the bucket actually pick up 100%? Oops. Every time I want to stream, my throat has to start going nuts, and I don't know why. And this bag filler can be placed anywhere on your farm. It just needs to have access to the top and to the front here. So I'm going to have to get that bag out of there first before I can pick up any more. And drop that off. And these are larger than standard bags. The standard bags I think you get in-game are like, is it 2,000 pounds or 1,000 kilograms? I don't remember, but these are larger. These are actually 2,000, so they're much larger. He also has a big bag lifter in his actual pack for implements that fits these bags, because the standard in-game ones won't fit. But as you can see, I've already bagged a lot of this up, trying to get it cleaned up. And I'm just kind of frustrated with the map maker. I mean, he did a fantastic job making this map, but I'm going to move this temporarily till I can get it picked up. And I'm just going to grab it and slide it over. And that's going to be just a partially filled bag, no big deal. I'll use it in my spreader, because I have to lime those fields. Clear my throat for the billionth time. And drop that, grab my bucket, and get that last little bit. And like I said, this is just a testing map. I'm not doing a serious playthrough on it. I'm not creating a story or anything. I'm just doing it just to have some little fun. And, you know, I'll test the map as I go, because it's a cool map. I really do like the way he's done that, the productions and thing on here. I really like the garbage system where each building produces garbage and you just go clean it up and get money from it. I don't know exactly how it works though, because I have not watched any videos on it, except for maybe a couple Let's Plays episodes from Mr. Sealy P, because I watch him while I work on my regular job. Okay, give me a second, guys. I gotta go get this throat to settle down. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to get my throat under control because it was starting to interfere with my breathing, so hopefully that'll take care of itself now. I took a fresh dose of allergy meds too, and we'll see if that calms it down. But it seems to be a trend. Every time I start streaming, my throat goes nuts. Alright, so now that I've moved that, I'll have to go and turn it on again. He's got cicadas, I think, hissing in the background is what you hear. I'm trying to find a happy medium of the distance for the camera here. And like I said, I'm not doing anything serious. Oh, come on, hit the darn hole. I know I can't miss this top, otherwise it causes issues. And I still miss it. Okay, come on. Drop it back down where it was. It's like it has a little invisible thing you have to scoop up. Get over top here. And then tip your bucket. There you go. And this Case tractor is a Case, what is it, 1570 off of the internet. I have no idea which site I got it from, but I've found it works really, really nice. And I'm finding more and more that I don't like the modern equipment. Like you find in the Mod Hub, you find a ton of the new stuff. And I'm enjoying the older stuff. And just to tell you, as soon as it saves, just to show you how much of a freak I am over the old equipment. I'll show you my small. I have the old pack that I found on the internet, which is a Case international pack. Found that my small tractors are hundreds of them, it seems like, from Ford to Case to Burer to Dutzfar to Eichers to Internationals, Fiats, Fords, everything. I get everything that I find that I think is nice, and then I test them to see if they're any good, and if they're not good, then I get rid of them. Of course. My throat is still not going to give up. And then I even have an old Massey Harris pony, which is a teeny tiny little tractor. I'll show you real quick. Teeny tiny little guy. And the next one isn't much bigger. But I have a lot of tractors. mostly little stuff because I'm doing little playthroughs, and I love this Oliver. Sad thing with the Oliver pack, it does not work well on servers. It works great on playthroughs or single player and multiplayer, but it does not work on servers. So you have to run it off your game. I have not tested the Schluter, and I have not tested the Rakovic, but those are all European brands, because at one time I was going to run a European thing. And I have a couple different motorcycles, an old Triumph that a friend of mine gave me. I'm running the premium pack, and I'm running the Silver Run expansion, which is the logging. I have both of those enabled. I have everything enabled that's in my folder, and my folder is stupid big. I have a good selection of vehicles under the cars that I've picked up over the years that I'm testing. There's one I just picked up last night, and it's from, I got it from Glenn Stallmacher's site, OK Used Mods on Facebook is where I got this one, if I can find it. It is I might not even have it in here, to tell you the truth. Nope, I haven't put it in here. I put it in my other folder. It's an old F100, but it's been modified to have the ability to have mismatched fenders and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. I have to put that in here sometime and test it. But I have a Nissan Safari, which is really hard to find sometimes. I have a little bit of everything from the 1982 82 Studio stuff in here. I have an old trike. I have the Batarante. I like this little pickup too. It's a cool little truck that you can interchange backs on. I have the Apache Fleet side. I have go-karts. I have a little bit of everything in here. Just a lot of stuff that I like to play with, and when I'm playing private, I do like role-playing kind of thing. So it's just, lots of little stuff. But my main folder is like over 1,200 mods, I think. Something like that. So anyway, back to what we were doing. I'm a freak for little equipment, and I've tested the Massey Fergusons that I have. I've tested most of those because I love Massey Ferguson. I've tested this case, and I've also tested the Alice Chalmers WD-45 that I have, and they all work just wonderfully. WD-45 is really loud, so if you know how, edit the volume of it, because it is like silly loud. Come on. Okay, you're full. And now, put my bucket down before I tip. And we're gonna put this over here. And get our hook. And again, I'm not playing seriously, so... Oh, don't throw that. Come on. Turn off strongman. There you go. Now you can get it. Stop. Being able to climb on everything like this is very annoying. You shouldn't be able to climb on any of this stuff as easily as you do. It's something that Giants needs to fix in their engine, because there's a little thing called is climbable, and if you shut that off, you don't have anywhere near as many problems with it. Enable palette creation. There we go. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have my entire glass of water gone before I get even started. Okay, get this. And I just want to get this picked up, and then we'll figure something else out. It is getting late in the day, and I've slowed the time down to 2, so I may have to sleep. I want to try and do as many things manually as I can in this series. But I'm just trying to get set up. I haven't done hardly anything besides clean the iron ore off of my driveway, which is part of the starting pack of the game, and take that over to the iron mill, which I purchased, and then I tried to pick up a couple pieces of garbage, but it needs to sit for a day or two before they really start producing garbage in the game. And then, according to a friend of mine that ran this, you have to have a forklift or something that can pick up dumpsters, because some of them give you dumpsters, and then some give you regular garbage bags. So we'll go check that out too. But I'm going to run out of space in the 2 rows I have going. I'm going to start a third here. I'm not going to try and do it all. I'm just trying to get it done before it rains, kind of thing. So I just don't want it to make a mess. You know, theoretically, it would make an absolute mess if it rained with the tip down like that. Well, this is only a partial bag. Okay. So we're going to set this over here. So I remember to use those first. Because like I said, I have to lime those... Oops, hooked. I have to lime those fields I leased. Let me go, you darn thing. Jeepers creepers. Get off of there. There you go. But I need to get both of those limed, and I need to get the water into my greenhouse and figure out what I want to grow in the greenhouse first. I know strawberries will go in my jelly factory, and I know the moonshine takes corn and barley, I think. I'll have to look at that. I figure we'll buy a little tiny patch of woods and stick that in somewhere. I don't want it totally available for the authorities to see. Nope. Get back to that tractor. And I need to back up. Will you stop switching vehicles, please? Thank you. Okay, let's get this filled up again. We'll be done. I'm not going to do it all right now. I'm just going to do several bags to kind of show you how things work. And again, that's from LSFM modding. And if you search Hoff-Bergman download on the thing, you'll see it's part of the Hoff-Bergman pack. And unfortunately, he's chosen a very, very slow service to download that from. So it took me like 3.5 hours to download the map. It's unfortunate, but it's whatever he's done. I think the map's worth it. Hoff-Bergman is nice. It's got a lot of stuff built in, but I think Hoff-Bergman 19 was much better than 22 is. And I know a lot of it has to do with the limitations of the productions and stuff in 22. So I may actually go back to 19 one of these days and play Hoff-Bergman, because I'm really missing that map, because there was so much to do. We're just going to fill this up this last time, and then I'm going to go work on my greenhouse and see if I can get that up and running. I need lime and things inside the greenhouse too, so I need a few buckets of stuff down there. Unfortunately, I can't get in the greenhouse with my tractor, so I'm going to have to take bags down there and do it. And if this would have been in some sort of bunker, it'd be a great thing. I wouldn't have had a problem with it, but since it's not in a bunker, it's very hard to deal with. As you can see, it's shoving it down the hill every time I come near it, so. Okay, it's full again. And I have a big weight on the back of this. I don't know what it is, because when I was moving the iron ore, it took a lot of weight to keep it from bouncing and tipping. I think it's like a 3,500 pound. Oh, stupid throat. Oops. And that's just in-game, it's nothing special. Okay. Oh, this way. Why are you not dumping bags? You should be dumping bags. Why are you not? F1. Disable, fill. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta restart it. I think it was a partial bag, and when I removed that partial, it messed up the system. Oh, don't drop that. Hook up to the bag. There you go. Drag it out. I gotta figure out how to raise that up a little bit so I can get underneath there easier with this hook. Sadly, this hook does not work well. And I don't know if I can fit back here to get them back here, but actually we should just take a few bags down to the greenhouse because I think that takes lime also. Let me look at that real quick. Greenhouse, inputs, lime, water, fertilizer, seed, wood chips, manure. This is a very complex production chain, but that's okay. We'll do it. We're going to take one of these down there. And I might have to switch to my forklift. I'm not sure if I can get this into the greenhouse where it needs to go, but we'll try. And the lime needs to go inside. And these lights are super bright, so I'm going to shut them off. And squeak it in. I could get in here, but it's not going to be fun. And it's emptying. I don't know how much this holds. So, 10,000. Okay, so 5 bags will fit in here. Which is going to be a nice amount. And then I'd like to make my own seeds too, because I have some wheat from that field that I can, you know, try to make some stuff with. Alright. Turn my lights back on. Take some more down there. I hope everyone's having a good day doing whatever you're doing. I just decided to go a little farming simming today because I was not in the mood to do much else. Spent many hours with a friend of mine last night trying to figure out how to set up a big construction crane and the new buildable bridge pack and buildable wind turbine pack, and we had a lot of problems because it has the interactive controls on it, or IC controls. It was very detailed and very confusing to use. We finally gave up around 4 a.m. I'm going to go back and try and help them some more, but it's definitely something that you have to have a test of patience. They're from Jeremy B modding or something like that. I don't remember. If you just search buildable wind turbine or buildable bridge mod, you'll find it. We were trying it last night on No Man's Land, and we were getting there, but it was a fight the entire way because you have to use a gigantic crane with it. And yeah, it's going to be a big challenge to get that far because we were having trouble figuring out how to build the crane, and because neither one of us are construction people, and trying to figure out how to get it to hook, and then some of it would hook and it would send you flying, and it was not fun. We laughed at first, and then we started getting frustrated because it was just too much after a while. And IC controls are fantastic if you're into that thing. I personally am not, so. What they do is allow you to open doors, roll down windows, turn on equipment, you know, in a much more detailed fashion than they do in the game. Okay. And let's go ahead and thread our way out of here. can do it, Case. There you go. Shift gears. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and sleep for the night because it's only going to get darker and darker. And it gets to be a pain. But as you can see, my house is starting to generate garbage that I can pick up. And I think these houses will be too. Yeah, these houses have garbage you can pick up too. Dog, get back over here. So that's something we'll do in the future. I'm gonna work on trying to do this first. And I see Glenn's got music inside here too, and it's kind of unfortunate because where the heck is the bedroom? It opens into the bedroom. Okay, what's this? Closet? Trying to talk over the music because it's causing issues. I'm sure it will. Where's the sleep trigger? Is it out front? Nope. I turned off the interactive sleep triggers because I was trying to do this without sleep triggers. Lights on, lights on. Where's my sleep trigger? Okay, first of all, I'm going to try and open this door. Nope. Alright, I gotta get away from that because of music playing. I think it's in a different building. I don't think it's in Glenn's. I think it's in the next door bowling alley or something. But I need to turn on interactive stuff real quick here. And find out where the trigger is because I'm not familiar with that. Interactive zone markers is over here somewhere. Where's my zone marker? Right there. Okay, so it's right next to this bed. And we'll just open this up, sleep, then we're going to get away from the bowling alley. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to turn that off, so I have to keep talking over it. Shut my doors, because I have too many doors open. Come on, let me out the door. There you go. I'm running too fast, too. So we're going to shut this door real quick. To a kid's bedroom. Oops. Feed the dog. Make sure she stays happy. Her name's Opal. And back to what we were doing. Okay, so let's abandon that for the moment. I need to get water into the thingy, but I also need a couple more bags of lime in there. I'm just going to take them from this pile here. Give me a couple more bags into the greenhouse so I can get that started. Then I need to get a couple bags of seed and some fertilizer. Again, this greenhouse is really detailed in what you need in it. I don't know if I've ever seen lime used in an actual greenhouse, but I'm not a gardener, so I don't know if there is or not. Excuse me one more time. Holy cow, my throat just won't give up. While that's emptying, we're going to buy ourselves some bags of fertilizer. And fertilizer, it just doesn't matter what you buy. It's all outrageous. So this will hold 10,000 or 50,000. So we're going to go 4 bags for now. And we're going to go 4 bags of seed. And get this out of the way. Alright, stop that there. And I want... Shoot, my trailer still has bales on it. You know what, we're gonna take the pickup up, or the truck up there, and just pick up the stuff. Eventually, I would love to mod this even more and get rid of a lot of the options, because I always have a certain set of options I use when I use it. But this is for private use only. I've never been gonna share it because I did not ask permission to modify it, so it's for my private use only. we're going to pick up the stuff with this. Let that sit for a second and do that. And while that is loading, I think we're going to start scoping out a spot. Oh, come on. Stop picking up seed. You bugger. You just wasted 2 bags of fertilizer for me. Will you stop? Alright, I gotta move the fertilizer and stuff away from each other because I'm losing product when I'm trying to do that. It keeps switching back and forth. Because I just lost 2 bags of fertilizer because the zone on this truck for picking up things. So I'm going to reimburse myself 2,000 or whatever it is for fertilizer, because, you know, at 1,800 bucks a pop, that's a lot of money in the long run. Okay, loaded up with that. That's still not what I wanted because I lost some and the whole confusion was going on. Take this back to the greenhouse. I don't think I can fit in the greenhouse. That's the only poopy thing about this. We'll try. I think it's too big to fit. Oops, going right past my house. If not, we'll have to dump it on the ground or something. Maybe I can fit. We'll try. See how good of a backer I am. Ha ha, perfect fit. That's one reason I like the Unimog, because it's tiny. Excuse me, people. My throat just is not giving up today. I've drank almost a quart of water already in the stream, and I'm only 30 minutes in, or almost 40 minutes in. So we'll get our fertilizer. And I've lost 2 bags, so 2 bags is worth, let's see, 1,800, so 3,600 is what I'm going to give myself. And buy 2 more of those, and then F12 it. $3,600. And then we're going to do that. And eventually I'll have bulk fertilizer delivered and pay for it, because it's just too expensive to buy the bags when you're in little production. And yes, you can buy little bags and stuff like that, but it's inconvenient, I think. Okay, guys, I gotta clear my throat again. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, sorry about that. I just don't want to blast anybody's eardrums or be rude. Okay. And there's construction sites and everything else on this map, so I don't know what all there is. I've never ever looked into it. So, let's back in here. This little truck was originally designed, or I originally modded it to use with the big production maps like PV County and PV Canyon Crossing and those, because I wanted a truck with like 1,000,000 liters, but I wanted something little to maneuver easy. And this only goes up to 100,000. I haven't completely modded it yet. Okay, so we got fertilizer and seed in there, so now all we need is water. Let's go get our water tank. I'm just going to use this for pulling the water tank. And... oop, can't back very good. Get our water in there, and then we can get some strawberries growing so we can get our jelly factory going. And if I remember right, this thing kicks out, this greenhouse kicks out in a crazy speed, if I remember right. Yes, I know I need to fill the tool. I'm going to. Okay, we are filled. And like I said, I think this empty field right here in the house is going to be turned into apple orchard. So I can try out Omatana's apple pack she's got out. And if you're not a follower of Omatana, on YouTube, look up Gamer Granny Tana, T-A-N-A. She's got some cool stuff she's working on in Unreal Engine. She's teaching herself Unreal Engine and she's programming her own game. So she's definitely going to be giving giants a run for their money, but hers is a gardening game. It's not a full farming game. She's sticking to gardening and herbs and like little gardens and that kind of thing. She's not competing with farming sim at all. But she's decided to do that, and I'm all in support of her to do that. Because she's got some really nice mods for FS22. And I would love to see her do more. Okay, so this should be good to go. While that's emptying, let's go look at the productions and turn on strawberries. Strawberries, turn you on. It holds 100,000 water, 20,000 seeds, and that. So at least we'll get some going. It'll start pumping out strawberries, and we can use them in our little thing. So that's a start. Okay, that's empty. Let's get that out of there. And I don't like these articulated trailers or dolly trailers because I can never back them up with beans. So we're just going to leave this one sit kind of by the water. Kind of off in the corner here by water. Oops. I ran into my spigot. I'm just going to park it like right over here. Okay, now let's see. Where is a spot we could do our moonshine? Because I'd like to get that figured out too. Let's go here. I need some place I can hide it in the trees that's not going to kill my bank account. I think all the trees are like stupid expensive on here. 402,000, 540,000, 600,000, 223, 275. Yeah, they're stupid expensive. Let's see. What is down by my iron factory? Looks like there's a little tiny. I might just put it on the iron factory or even here. Just because I don't care if the quote-unquote law sees me. So we're just going to try it right here in our yard. Let's see. We'll put that down. How big is that to do here? Production. I want to try the moonshine one. That's the only one I really haven't tried yet. I know the other factories are really big. Like the Bergdorfer is the same building everybody uses for productions. And the Absolute Distillery is pretty big. I want something small for this area, so let's do where you at? Where are you, moonshine? And the Jägermeister is gigantic too. Same building again. It's one thing it's really kind of hard to deal with is that the modders are starting to use the same buildings over and over and over without even changing their appearance at all. Let's see. Fruit mash shed. I don't know what I need for sure. Moonshine dispensary. Okay, that makes the brew house. Moonshine fermenting shed. Your cousin Joe just came to town on one of his old schemes. He said he knows a couple loggers who want to buy some moonshine, and he has everything rented to get the business going. Okay, so this makes moonshine on its own. And this is I think it's a different mod. Nope, same mod. But this is a backyard distillery. Fruit mash shed. We're gonna try the backyard distillery one. I've tried the other one and it works just fine, so I'm gonna try this one. Let's see, which way are the targets going? Targets are going that way. So, let's park it this way. I don't want it over here, though, because that's my stockpiles for, like, manure and things, so... Oh, giants. Gimme movement. There you go. We're gonna put it right next to the road, see if we can piss off the locals here. Right there. And then I'm gonna have to smooth my ground because... Yep, my ground is sunk in a little bit there. Grrr, landscaping. Let's do increase the strength and smooth all this out. Actually, we'll just do flatten. I want to flatten it to that height. Because I'm not going to use this as a field anyway, so we're going to flatten it all. And if I need it for the other part, I'll do that. Make sure I didn't mess up the ground too much along here. Okay. And we'll put a couple trees and some grass around it once I get it put down. So I need this. Now what do I have? Whoops, where am I? Over here. What do I need over here? Where's my production key? There it is, manage production. Clarin Haiti moonshine. I need water, wood chips, yeast, fruit mash, sugar, and what is that? Malt. Oh my. Hopefully that's all buyable. Let's see. Same kind of thing there to make grape moonshine. Corn moonshine needs corn. 200 proof needs olives. Berry moonshine needs what? Fruit mash. Okay, so we had a mash building. Productions all the way at the other end. A fruit mash building was this one. So this one needs fruit mash, but it looks like I need sugar and all kinds of stuff to get started here, so that's okay. We're gonna do this, and we're just gonna like really plunk them on top of each other. Fruit mash, and then we're gonna put down the... Is there an aging shack? That's the fermenting shed. That doesn't do... Okay, so that produces the jars. And then this needs a brew house, bootleg brew house, which is an old chicken barn. Okay, but it produces pallets of stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put this whole thing down. This is gonna be our bootleg system. Not gonna be able to hide it from the authorities, but whatever. Moonshine dispensary, and then we're gonna do a fermenting shed, which will just tuck right back here. Which I don't know what it does except age the moonshine, I'm assuming. Alright, so we'll do that. Okay, so we have all the buildings down for the moonshine. Now, what do I need to get moonshine started? I need to do fruit mash, which also needs to save the game. Okay. Now, let's see. Backyard distillery, fermenting shed, fruit mash. I need malt. Malt, fruit mash, and yeast. Okay, so I'm in the fruit mash shed. How do I make fruit mash? Or is that something I need to buy? Let's see. Pallets. This is going to take me a second because I got a bunch of stuff in here that's all pallets of stuff. So, wish there was a way to search this area because I've got a ton of stuff. Pallet, box filler, empty pallets, mineral water, boxes, rennet, cheese pallets. That's for this other stuff. Canola, cheese, eggs, fertilizer, flour, furniture, grape juice, herbicide, olive oil, poplar, mineral, strawberries, sugar, sugarcane, oil, tomato, tree saplings, wool, fillable pallets, proper sugarcane, tree saplings, seeds. And a lot of these are different mods that have like a boatload of different options on them. So it takes a lot to actually get past all this. And then twine. Okay, so it's not in the pallets. How do we buy mash? Or how do we produce mash is another question. I don't think it's in here. Transport bags, wheat, mineral feed, road salt, stones, mash, chicken feed. All right, so let's see, look at our production again. There's got to be a thing that makes mash. So, bootleg. That makes pallets of stuff. Where do I get fruit mash from? Fruit mash and yeast. I might not be able to do this because I don't know where fruit mash and yeast and malt are purchased from. And I don't think... Oh, mash shed, malt, fruit, duh, right there, stooge. Okay, so I need wheat and water to make the malt. Or I can do barley and water. Fruit mash, I need grapes and strawberries. Yeast, I need sugar, raisins. Wow, okay, raisins and flour. Okay, so I got to get this up and running first. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is get my water tank. Get some water in there. Which one was that? I need to put that in the fruit mash shed. Okay. So we're going to do illegal stuff on our farm here. Oops. Water tank. And eventually I'll put trees or something down a little bit to camouflage it just a little bit more. Come on, connect. Okay. And we'll fill this up. And then I'm going to have to key my... Does this make grapes? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to have to put down another thing or some grapevines or something. But grapes in this game are very hard to run because there aren't any small things. So I'm going to have to look for a grape greenhouse. Get my words out. A grape greenhouse. Okay, so I got to do this. But I got to learn not to crash into things. And water. Okay. I don't know which one this is going in. Water's going in the mash out, or the... Yep, water's going in the right one. Okay. So that's... How much did I put in there? 8,000? It's a start, but it holds 140,000, so it must kick out a lot. So we'll put a few trailer loads in here real quick, and then we're going to look at putting a grape greenhouse down of some sort. Ooh, that was rough. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. I gotta turn around here. And I don't know about you guys, but I get really tired of all the tire tracks. I know stuff makes tire tracks, but some of them get overwhelmingly heavy on these areas. Like when I was doing my wood chips into the box, I had them in this spot over here. I had dumped them on the ground, and then I was transporting them to the boxes. This was solid black, this whole thing. Even the grass was black, and I was like, ugh, come on. Just a little too much sometimes. But we're gonna see what we can do with moonshine. Oh, slow down. Trailer. You don't need to tip me over. Alright. Put you in there. And then while that's emptying, let's look at the greenhouses and see if I can get... no, Anna, this is not my cool map. This is the Frontier map inside Farming Sim. So, this one is just something I'm playing on, just for fun. Production, greenhouses. So, let's see, which one produces grapes? Any of them? Let's see, that does not do grapes. That does strawberries. Coffee house small. I don't need another industrial greenhouse. Is there anything small that does grapes? Aha, grape orchard. Nope, don't want the orchard. Well, let's see, where's that greenhouse I just had here? Uh-oh, I lost it. Open air garden. So it's an open air garden medium that does the grapes. Okay, that's alright, we'll do that. Oh my, that's big. Well, I guess we get an open air garden here. Where's my triggers? Those triggers are right there. So we're just gonna do that. Oh, come on, let me place it. This is a map called Frontier. Do that. And now we gotta put water in there. I don't know what else that takes. And of course, it had to mess up the ground. Grr. Every time Giants does this. I don't know what it is about their ground system, but no matter what you place, even if you smooth the ground, it makes a mess. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna change my setting on this so my engine doesn't shut off, so I can leave it filling if I need to, or leave it dumping it sometimes. Okay, let's see, put the water in here. This is Omatana's, I think. I think this is her garden. I gotta see how much this takes. This takes... Ooh, millions. And it needs fertilizer, manure, and seeds. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be investing in some stuff here. I might need to get a bigger water tank. And I need to do some smoothing because the ground is all jacked up now. Dang it. Alright, start that filling. No, wrong one. Start that filling. And get into construction and smooth out what I can. Without making a mess. Oh no, that's gonna drop it way down. Dang it. Giants, fix your landscaping. It's a mess. Gotta put some ground back underneath here. It's gonna have a little lip there, unfortunately. Otherwise my fence and everything is floating. Alright, now we'll make it less powerful and we'll try to smooth it a little bit. Oh well, my ground is going to be floating. We'll disguise it with grass or bushes or something. I can bring this side back up a little bit though. I don't want it any stronger. I just want to get little bursts of ground here to make it look like it's not floating. And that's a little bit too... Oh, these tools, I tell ya. Just want to go down enough that it doesn't look a mess. Good enough. Okay. Let's get this back to the garden and get some more in there. Then I need to go get more seeds and fertilizer and get this going. No, I don't want to load. Yes, I do. And we're going to key this to do grapes only in this one so I can get my moonshine going. And of course, my throat still hasn't settled down, so apologize for throat clearing. It's getting better, but it's still too tight of corners here. Grr. And then we'll take one more trailer of water, and then we'll go get ourselves some more seed and things. Oh, looks like everything in our greenhouse is growing back there. Nice. Alright, get this to the other open-air garden. Get that filled, and while that's filling, I'm gonna buy some more fertilizer and seeds. I really need to get this going on my own because it's costing me a fortune in seeds. Buy. Yes. Okay. Back. Fertilizer. Yes. 4 of those. Buy. Yes. Alright. I'm going to leave that there and we're going to go get the fertilizer and seed. And this time we're going to separate it first so I don't lose any. And then this. Get up here. And fill up our truck. And eventually I'll have bulk delivered, so I can just scoop it up and go. I need to see if there's a mod in the mod hub that will allow me to store fertilizer and such in like a bunker system of some sort, instead of buying bags. I see a big lump right there in my ground. Am I far enough away from the trigger? Yep, I am. Good. Okay, so 4,000 units of fertilizer going in, and then I'm going to get 4,000 units of other stuff. Come on. There we go. Sneak around this side. I have my steering set pretty sensitive, so it kind of sends me for a loop once in a while. Okay. And then I think that'll be everything I have to do for my grapes. Opener guard medium. What needs all the fertile? Now it says it only needs water. What the heck? Oh, I can do that and it gives me a bonus. Oh, okay. So if I get that, I get 320. If I go there, I get 320. Why would I do anything but water then? Well, that's silly. Alright, whatever. We'll do the fertilizer until we run out, and then we're gonna just go straight water from there. I mean, it costs you like 4 times as much to grow the same amount of grapes. So that doesn't make any sense to do it at all. If there was a bonus to the production, I definitely would do it. Whoa. Okay. Get in there and put the seeds in, then I should be able to hit giddy up go on the grapes. Let's see, this one, and activate. So yeah, we got grapes grown. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now what else did I need to get that mash shed running? I don't remember. Mash shed is... Okay, mash, to get malt, I need wheat and water. Fruit, I need fruit. And yeast, I need flour, sugar, raisins. Okay, so I can make raisins. I'll have to put some kind of production down to do the raisins, which sucks. Sugar I can buy by the pallet, so I'm not going to do that. And wheat flour I think I can buy the pallet too, but I've got wheat I can put in there for now. So the sugar and raisins are the only 2 stoppers there. Okay. And I need to have that, don't I? No, I want to open this. Open production. So there's 2 different versions. There's barley and wheat, and then fruit mash can be done because I got strawberries growing in the greenhouse and I've got grapes growing, so that'll work. Yeast, I need flour, which I took some wheat, I think, to the flour mill already, or maybe I'm thinking about another playthrough. But I need sugar and I need raisins are the things that I need. Flour, sugar, and raisins, and water. Okay, get in my truck, put it back up in the garage. Can I buy just pallets of stuff? Let's see. I do believe I have pallets of sugar and raisins and things in here that I can do. Okay, there's a sugar pallet, flour pallet, that'll work. Until I can get my own stuff going. Ooh, $4,200 for raisins? Ouch. Let's see. I don't know if I have a mod that does raisins without a gigantic building. That's the only bad thing I'm running into. Okay, sugar I can get for 900. That works. Maple syrup, potatoes, no. Seed treatment, no. Okay, so I've only got the $4,200 option for raisins at the moment. What do I have for productions that I could put down that do raisins? Does Omatana's little production do raisins? That should only do apple juice. Yep. Butter factory, butter enhanced. Where is the farm supply production? Does that do raisins? Does flour, sugar, and raisins? Haha. Okay, and that's a little building. Nice. I can put it right on my property. Nice. We're gonna tuck it over here, I think. So that's gonna do all my productions that I need to do, but I need to level the ground first so it doesn't create an absolute chaos with my ground. And that's not too bad. Okay. Productions. Farm production. And we've got our production. Now do I need to get that going? I need just inputs, I think. Grr, where's my trigger? There it is. Okay, so I have wheat flour, sorghum, sugar beet, sugar, raisins. Raisins, I just need grapes, which we'll have plenty of. Sugar, I need sugar beet sugar, or that's the only thing it'll do is sugar beet sugar, which I don't want. So, because I don't have any place for sugar beets right now. I could put sugar beets over here in this field, just a little field of them. There's a possibility. Oh, this is ready to harvest too. Okay. So we're gonna harvest that field quick. I'll need this over there to put the grain in. Sorghum. Mark Zuckerberg? Dragonfishes? What are you talking about? Hello, by the way. Oh, don't hit the truck. So I got smoked by a truck last night and sent me flying. The brand, Lizard. Oh, yeah, gotcha. No, I don't think so. Let's shut our truck off and hop back over to the combine. This noisy thing. But it's cool. I like it because it's a little small one. And it's only $3,000 when you buy it. So, $3,500 I think. Great for little tiny fields like this. Yep, my ground is all messed up. I'm gonna have to fix it. Grr. Any cars coming? Nope. Okay, start her up. And then I'm gonna back away because it's really loud. And I have the extended straw mod on AC. That's okay. We can always sell the straw, so that's not a bad thing. Alright, I'm going to do a headland, and then I'm going to turn a worker loose on it so I can continue to do other stuff. When I was doing this other field right over there, the combine worker was just about going in the river. I was like, dude, no, you don't need to go in the river. Can I go faster than 1 mile an hour? Nope, kicks it down to first gear. Okay. I do have the real speed modded here, so I can go faster if I want to, but nah. This is going pretty good. I just want to get this headland done along the river so the guy doesn't go in the river. Then I think I will turn them loose on the edge of the field over here and just let them go. Okay. I am going to start the worker right here, and I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, Dragon. I didn't realize it was so late. You have a good night. Or day, or whatever it is. And I see my worker decided to stop. So we'll just keep going. And then I'm going to enact all the fast driving so I can harvest a lot faster. To get this done. So I can roll this field over to some other crop. Probably sugar beets, because I need sugar for my moonshine. Okay, let's get this done. Worker can't seem to figure out that he needs to go straight through here, so I'll just quickly harvest this field on my own. And yes, I'm using the real speed mod because harvesting at 6 miles an hour in a game drives me nuts. But you guys want to do it? Go for it. And let the straw spray out and turn that. And I do have the full combine marker and an automatic stop on it. So I can stop when my combine is full. Hopefully I can make it down to the other end before I'm full. Oh, didn't make it. Darn it. Alright, get the Unimog. Why is my door open? Come on, close the doors. There you go. And I have crop destruction turned off, just cause. Seriously? How about we empty the whole thing? The trigger on this Unimog is kind of hard to hit to get the emptying done right. Seriously, hit the trigger. I need to figure out if I can get that trigger fixed, because this trigger is a mess. You gotta hit it just right. There you go. Alright. Get this going. This field won't take long, going at 12 miles an hour, but then I have to plow that whole mess. Which won't take long either, because I'll use my 6 or 9 meter plow. And get that ready to plant something in. And maybe by then we'll have some grapes or some other stuff going. Okay. Withdraw your pipe. Move my truck out of the way. Alright. Fire it up. Alright. And drop the straw. Yeah, these older mods that people have made for like the Alice Chalmers and stuff, they have the volume way too loud on them. Because if you play first person, you can't hear anything. So on the Alice Chalmers tractor, I've modified the sound, but I haven't done on this one. So I'm going to back out a little further. So it's not quite so loud for you guys. But I'm really liking this mod, and I like the Massey Ferguson that I found too, that's an older one. Alright, we're gonna go another headland this way. And I'm picking up the bales just so I have something to sell I don't plan on running animals on this unless I run like chickens for eggs or something, but other than that, I don't plan on running animals. Whoa, slow down. There you go. Unless I get to the point where I'm testing something else and I need wool or, you know, milk or something like that from them. Hey, Sins, how you doing? I'm just playing on Frontier, doing a little farming, doing a little moonshining, some gardening. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. After all, it's supposed to be a post-apocalypse kind of thing for Frontier, so they don't frown on moonshine out in the open. Matter of fact, I think the city will be one of my purchasers, probably. Why are you not picking up? Because my header's up. Dummy. That's why. Getting ready to go to FarmCon. FarmCon Sim? Is there a online version of FarmCon? I have not followed FarmCon at all, just because, you know, it's something I would love to do, but going to Germany is way out of the budget. Oh, you're doing a con sim. Okay, cool. Construction Simulator. I have that game, but I have never played it very long. I got frustrated trying to do the cranes and junk, so I gave up for now. Maybe someday I'll come back. I played last night with my buddy Little Mike doing the buildable bridges and the buildable... we're going to do the buildable wind turbine for Farm Sim. Unless you have the patience of a saint, don't do it. Because it requires working with a gigantic crane, and it requires patience to do all the IC controls. So we're going to try and build something else, but I wanted to do this first and see what we can do. Then maybe this evening I'll work with him. See if we can get the crane going at least. And get this emptied. A little bit of sorghum. Probably just throw it in my silo for now, because I'm not getting much off of here. Although I'm getting more than I'm doing. You can do it! We got it mostly figured out last night, but there's so many angles and the IC controls are so touchy, and it's just oof. It took us like 4.5 hours to figure out how to do everything because the IC controls are kind of really hard to see. And then just to get the cranes to cooperate, and you know, and you have to have perfectly level ground for the cranes to sit on or they don't work well, and I don't know. It's just something that's not my style, but we might do it. We'll give it another shot, maybe. But we played until like 4 o'clock yesterday in the morning, and we finally both said that's enough. We've had enough. So we might keep trying it. But yeah, I've got a little bit of an empire building here. I've got a moonshine factory, I've got a great big greenhouse, I've got an open-air garden, I've got a metal factory going, and I've got something else. What else do I have? Oh, I do have the recycling center, or will have the recycling center. I had the same problem with the fairgrounds, with the rides, IC controls. Yeah, IC controls are nice for the people who have patience of saints. I don't. And I personally don't care if I can manually open windows and things. It's like, nah. Concept is amazing on building those things, but even he says you're going to need lots of patience to do it, so it's just like, oof. which is not my forte, is patience when I'm playing this game. Alright, bye Sins. Have a good one. Done, and this last little bit. And then we'll quick run the baler over the ground and get that done. And then I think I'll buy myself a pickup for the baler. Shut that off. We don't need to deafen ourselves anymore. Oops. Oh, you darn. Controller is super sensitive. And I hit the wrong button. Okay, so both of these fields need significant lime. Wait, this is yield. Okay. I'll have to look at the map for the lime and see how bad it is. Okay. Just waiting for this to empty. Go wash it up real quick and we'll stow it. Okay, got her done. Make sure I don't hit the fence going up here. Alright, can I reach from here to wash? I can. Wash up our combine since we're done harvesting for now. Good enough. And park this bad girl. She's got quite a few hours on her. Only 0.8, but you know, it's a used one and I bought it, so. And don't hit the header, which you're gonna do. It's a tight fit, but it fits in there. So I don't have to use a header trailer. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now. Oh, we need the tractor and baler. Tractor. And we need to drop the weight off the back and grab the baler. Just whirl around here and drop the weight. Nope, not that. Drop the weight. There we go. Grab my really cheap baler. I think it was only like 10,000 when I bought it, something like that. Another one I found on the internet. Interwebs, internets, whatever you want to call them. And I need to do some straightening on my ground. I see all the building I've done has really messed it up. That's okay though. Okay, now I need to look at this and change my bale size to the big ones. 180s. Okay. Turn you on. Put your lift down, and away we go. Okay, let's get this done quickly. And for some reason, this tractor, whenever it's using an implement, stays in first gear. Or second gear, and it screams along instead of shifting down and going. But whatever. Okay, back it up, get the rest of this pile here. Whoa, don't jackknife. This tractor turns slower than the other piece does, so we'll do that. And Alt-0. Let's bail in the fast speed. 4th gear. There we go. And I gotta watch because I don't have automatic drop on. Can I turn that on? Turn on. Okay. Okay, get these bales done real quick, and then we'll get this plowed up and get it ready for a crop. And yes, I'm missing some, don't really care. I don't need the bales for anything particular. I'm just gonna get the majority of the straw. Oh, it's full. Why are you not dropping? Oh, you are dropping. You just take that long. Okay. I missed my quick bale, but I didn't want to try the quick bale. Alright, let's get this one. But yeah, I think we got a good start here. I don't, like I said, I'm not going to do anything structured, you know, like story role play, anything like that. I'm just playing. Thought I'd share with people. And eventually I'll pick up garbage and I'll mess with the iron and things like that. But right now my focus is getting my little section of the world going. And you're full. There you go. Now dump. Come on. There you go. Eventually I'll upgrade my equipment, but I'm actually enjoying the little equipment. I don't like the big fancy stuff anymore. Since I have a stable of good mods that I've tested, or that I'm having good luck with, and I don't have a lot of problems with them. Like floating equipment or anything like that, so it works pretty well. We'll get a few of these bits picked up. So I don't miss half the field, but you know. Get this chunk as I turn around and drive like a maniac. I'm doing well at that. Come on, stay in 4th gear. And my truck's in the way. Of course I had to hook my truck. Oh, get off. Truck, you're in the way. You need to move. Alright. Fourth gear, please. Thank you. We're only going to maybe get 5 or 6 bales off of this ground, maybe. I think I only got 7 or 8 off the other one, so we're not going to get much. Hence why I have such a small baler. Couldn't justify spending 120-some thousand on a baler when I'm only going to get like 10 bales total off the 2 fields. 94, 98, 99, 100. Back up so it kicks it off my path. Just don't send that bale into the drink. Stay there. No rolling into the river. Come on, fourth gear. There you go. Alright. My field is a mess and I don't care because I'm going to plow it all up anyway. And whether it needs it or not, I always start with a plowed field when I start playing, because that way the precision farming hits right, or figures and calculates everything right. At the very minimum, I always cultivate. There you go. And it looks like we're going to have 4 bales. I got 3 so far. Oops, missed. Maybe 5, like I thought. Yep. I drive like a drunken monkey. That works perfectly. 99, 100. Okay. Kick that out. And get her going. Almost done. Yeah, and I like I said before, I don't particularly care if I get all the straw, because I'm just going to end up stockpiling it and probably selling it when I get a chance, so not worried about it. I don't plan on running cows or pigs or anything like that that need it. I have a mod I could use it for straw hats, but nah. Alright, that's enough of that. Take this back over to the farm. And then I'm going to break every rule and lift a 2,000-pound bale with bare hands and carry my bales up here quickly so I can move on to something else. Or at least stack them on the edge of the field so they're out of the way. Alright, and let's just stack them on the edge of my field. Grab them like this, and we'll stack them behind our thingy. Maybe we'll camouflage it with bales. That works. Camouflage our illegal activities with bales. Yep, perfect. Oops, missed. Really? Come on, turn. There you go. Okay, one more bale, and then I'll go buy a plow and get this plowed up real quick. And I do not use conventional plows. I might buy a chisel plow just for something different, though. We'll see. Alright, so that should be all the bales. And get our truck over to the farm. Don't get smoked by a car. And then off screen I'll do the landscaping around here, because this landscaping is really ick. I don't like it, so. Wow, we got a party in that parking lot over there. That's a lot of people. Bowling alley is busy tonight. Must be league night. Come on. Hurry up and empty. There we go. And I'm gonna cheat and sneak through here, and hopefully I don't hit my dog. And go out this gate. And kind of a goofy road if you go this way, and I get lost every time. But there's the shop, and we're gonna buy a plow. Where are my plows? Plows. There they are. And the one I'm gonna get is, that's a 3.3 meters wide. I don't have enough horsepower for some of these, so I'm gonna stick with this one. We're gonna go 9, because I know this one doesn't take hardly any horsepower, even though it's 9 meters wide. Hey Gaia, how you doing? Yeah, I'm playing on Frontier. Just something different. And I'm gonna cheat and do this. That's why I use the Unimog a lot of times, so I can carry equipment without having to go grab a tractor. Because you can put front and rear 3-point links. And the fun thing with this is I can even plow with it if I want to, but I'm gonna plow the legit way. Leave that sit there, because I don't have a rear 3-point link on the truck right now. And I got moonshine on this map, Gaia. I'm gonna play illegal. Doing a bit, tired, eating ice cream and watching. Ooh, ice cream. Yummy. What flavor ice cream are you chewing on? Where's my tractor? There's my tractor. Dirty little pig she is. Mint. Ooh, my favorite. Mint chocolate chip. Yummy, yummy. Kick you into 4th gear and go get the plow. No cars? No cars. Okay. Don't want to get smoked coming across there. And get this. And normally you wouldn't have enough horsepower in this tractor to pull it, but you know, I do what I want. Oops, get back over there. I want to go out so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, and with chocolate sauce, yummy. Come on. Oh, this one might end up giving me issues anyway because the tractor's not very heavy. Usually this one doesn't give it much trouble. Usually this plow goes like slick, but this tractor must not be very heavy. Nope. Okay, well. Betsy can do it. Betsy can't do it. Betsy could if I could take the front link off of this, but I can't. So let me modify the Unimog and we'll play totally break reality. And we're gonna plow backwards. I need to put a rear 3-point link on this thing, but I didn't plan on using it for plowing and everything. Let's see, I need to go on this side of it to hook up. And that's the cool thing about this plow is it goes frontwards or backwards. So now if I take it and turn around, I can plow backwards. Aha! And cheat. Unimog has 500 horsepower, that's why she can do it so easily. I think I've got real mud on this thing too, so it's probably causing issues. We're just gonna go across and do this one too while we're at it. Breaking all reality is always fun. let's go ahead and enact the real speed mod, so maybe I can go a little faster. Yeah, there we go. Speeding, light speed plowing. There we go. We'll try to keep it around 30, so it doesn't get too out of hand. Sounds like I have a gas leak. Yeah, there's bugs in this thing that he's got that sound like cicadas. To me, they do. But I don't know what it is for sure. What kind of bug it is. Yeah, bugs, and then he's got power lines that buzz, and he's got music in the houses, and all kinds of crazy stuff on this map. And then instead of collectible toys, he's got hidden treasures that you'll be just doing stuff or plowing fields or working in the fields. You'll hear beep, 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 and it gets louder and louder until you find the spot where you dig. And then you find, like, from what I remember seeing on CLEP stuff, it is a barrel full of money that you find. Ah, you've played the map before. Okay. I decided to try it because I wanted to do something different. I'm bored with the traditional maps where all you do is farm. This one's got so much other stuff built into it that I figured I'd give it a shot. And then once I get the hang of stuff on here, I might switch over to Evergreen Valley and play some. Because that's by the same mod maker. Or map maker. We're going to take the little lip off of this first, and then we're going to whip around and try to get it all in one swipe. Let's see if I can do it. See, I have people that'll complain like crazy about me using a Unimog and plowing backwards, and nah, doesn't faze me. Whatever. You play the way you want to play, I'll play the way I want to play. Okay, we're done. Okay. Take this back up to the house, and then I need to get a lime wagon, a limer of some sort. Whoa, get up the hill. Plow racing, there you go. Perfect. Oh, come on. Oh, it's hitting a crossbar. I was saying, what are you hitting? But it's hitting a crossbar. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want you unfolded. Fold up. Raise up. Fold it. Thank you. Hit the wrong button again. And disconnect. Okay, now, let's see. Whoa, can't see where I'm going. Let's see if I can miss my stuff here. Nope, can't. Let's try that again. Do that, and get clear of that. And I need to buy a fertilizer spreader of some sort. Over here. Oh, not manure, fertilizer. There we go. Same thing, different wave. I want this guy, because it's just a teeny tiny field, so I don't need a big one. And we'll go get it. I could probably carry it home, but it's just as fast to go take the tractor up there. Could take the Unimog. Nah. It's a short distance. But I've got grapes growing here. I've got a big industrial greenhouse doing strawberries, and I've got a moonshine setup going. And I also have a jam setup. That's the tour of the whole thing for you, Miss Gaia. And then I'm going to pick up garbages when I get around to it. I'll probably have a zillion bags of garbage to pick up, but whatever. I have not found a garbage truck anywhere in 22, though, like they had on Peavy County in 19. I have not found one anywhere. There's a lot of stuff you can do at the construction site too, but I have no idea what all of it is. Maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't, who knows. I will be doing quite a bit of stuff offline because there's a lot to keep track of on this. Like filling the greenhouses, that sort of thing, I'll be doing offline. Can't walk straight anyway. Nope. Might as well add to it. I don't think this one does wacky weed, but it'd be kind of fun to try it and see what it does. I know one of the greenhouses grows hemp. That's not the same thing, but close enough. You can still smoke it if you really want to. Probably be a bad trip, though. Get a little bit of lime on here because I'm pretty sure this has 0 lime because my yield was in the yellow and deep orange. Okay, get that spreading. Ooh, that's wide. Learn how to drive. There we go. Hemp is medicine is infuser. Right, cool. Cool, cool. Did not know that. And I'm out of lime. Grr. You know what? Let's run up here, grab a couple bags, and bring it down here. I don't feel like running back to the farm every 2 seconds, so we'll grab a couple bags here. No, I don't need to jump. Pick it up. There we go. Get it up above my head so I can run with it. And see if I can crash. Oh, cars. Oh! Wow. Okay. We'll just run into the tractor, throw our lime. Cool. We're doing good. And we'll fill that up. And back out so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this is taking a boatload of lime. Oof. Uh-oh. Don't crash. I'm going to get turned here so I can do this side. And I'll run down and grab my bag. Run sideways with it. And throw my tractor. Cool. Crying out loud. Now, I gotta back away so it registers that I'm not in the camera. Oh, I'm just having all kinds of fun here. Get the lineman done. And... see if I can go in the drink trying to get this corner. Nope, I did it. Alright. And I'm out again. This time I'm going to drive the tractor over. I don't know what kind of ground this is, but this is taking a boatload of lime in here. Holy cow. Of course, this only holds 600, but still, it's a lot for this little field. Alright, back for more. I gotta see if I have the real mud mod on here, because it seems like I'm dragging butt a little bit on this field. Like I have a lot of wheel slip going on. Oh, I'm out. Dang it. I gotta roll back up to the farm. Yeah, my farm's that way. Okay. I don't feel like dragging another whole bag down there when I only have a little tiny bit left to cover. Although I'll probably end up needing more. Usually that's the way I'll go. I'm not going to drag another bag, and then I'll need like 6 more fills. Okay, so everything should be doing well with productions. I have the time really slow, so I'm not going to get anything right now. I'm going to need at least 1 more refill, I think, to get the rest of this. Maybe 2. Or more. As fast as that's going down. Yikes. Oh, not quite wide enough. That's okay. I don't care if I miss a little bit. Alright, let's go back up and get some more. The only bad thing about this little tiny spreader is it takes so many refills to get stuff done. I'll have to get the Massey Ferguson one that's on wheels. Do little wheelie cart to do my lime. Actually, let's just do this and get on the tractor, please. Thank you. Then we're going to see if we can defy physics here. And it probably will not let me do this, but I'm going to try anyway. Come on. Oh, silly. Why am I doing that when I have a hook on the front? Yep, the car's with it. Nope, not hardly. Drop it. Drop the bag, thank you. Gotta go out of the camera view of the dumb thing. Pick that up. And away we go. Probably gonna spin a lot because I don't have my weight on the back, but that's okay. We'll just have an exciting ride on the tractor. Whoa! Kind of like trying to drive on ice. Doesn't want to drive real smooth. Nice. Yep. Stop trying to lime the grass. Come on, you can do it. This definitely does not like not having its weight on the back. Alright. Drop that, and we'll refill quick. Alright. Get the last little bit here, and we'll be ready to... Oh, come on, turn on. Oh, it helps when I go to the right tool. And precision farming is funny. It doesn't want to spread where it's already spread enough. So, evidently those spots that I missed have already have enough. This doesn't, though. There we go. Alright, we did that. Now, let's go back to the farm and stow our things, and then we're gonna take a look at a planter, because I want to plant some sugar beets in that right now, because I need sugar for my moonshine. So, we're gonna do that. Drop that there. Not the whole fork, I just want to drop the package. Drop you. Nope. Stop. There we go. And then I'm just going to kick this off in here for now. No, not the claw. Dang nabbit. Keep dropping this off in front. We'll just put it over here by this thing. That's where it needs to be anyway. And there. Okay. Now, what kind of seeder do I need for sugarcane? Or not sugarcane. What I should do is plant one of those fields in sugarcane so I don't have to keep planting, but sugar beets should give me enough that I don't have to worry too much about it. The sugarcane will be cheaper to plant in the long run, but I don't think any of these do. Those do sugar beets. I don't need a gigantic planter. Something on the lines of one of these two would work. Should we do sugarcane, Gaia? I don't think so, because that takes a gigantic harvester. Even if you cheat, it takes a gigantic harvester. We'll rent this planter for now. Make sure that does sugar beets. Yes, it does. Okay, we're gonna rent this one. And we're gonna plant some sugar beets. Because if I do sugarcane, then I need some big kind of harvester. And if I do sugar beets, I can use that little harvester that you showed me, which will work a lot better in the long run. Oh, guess maybe I should stop. Don't want to get smoked by a gravel truck. That might hurt just a little bit. Alright, and I need more seeds, so I might as well get a bag while I'm here. Or two. Let's go here and seeds. We'll just buy 2. And can I fill this without unfolding it? Can I? More than likely not. Oh, yes I can. Nice. Score. Okay, let's go plant us some sugar beets. This tractor should have enough horsepower to pull this, because it has like 100 and some horsepower, I think. If not, I'll just have to buy a brand new tractor, or a little more powerful tractor. We'll do this whole mess in sugar cane, or sugar beets, I think. Okay, and make sure we have, whoops, we're past it. Sugar beets selected, turn you on, and away we go. Fast farming at its best. Better than doing thousands of speed cuts. It drives me nuts when they do time-lapse speed cuts. And we're just gonna go straight across. And I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna turn a worker loose, I think. Whoops, come on. Don't miss those little spots. Although I will have to slow the worker down because he'll go right into the water and stay there if I don't slow him down. So... probably just as fast to plant it myself. This is going quick. I'll have to fertilize this with the sprayer when I get, or the spreader when I get a chance, because this doesn't do any fertilizing. This planter. This is one of my mods, and it seems to be working great. I don't have a problem with it. I don't even know, whoops, except for when I miss. I don't even know where I got this mod from, but it's cool. Oh, all good, Gaia. Don't worry about hearing everything you say, or you hearing everything I say. I'm all good. But I was gonna do sugarcane, and then I thought, why do sugarcane when I can use that little harvester to do sugar beets like you do? It'd be perfect for this little field. Slower, but perfect. And I'm going to try and do just a couple times of sugar beets, because I don't need a ton. I just need enough to do my moonshine. Which after a while I might sell it too, unless I can sell the moonshine for good money. We'll see. Yeah, sugarcane is boring. Yep, that it is. And most of the time when I look for my small equipment, I just type in small tractors and go to town. Or just, you know, look through dozens and dozens of pages of mods, and then I find what I'm looking for. And then I have one master folder that has all my mods in it. I use a mod manager program too, though. So I can have different farms in different folders and don't have to worry about mixing and matching or turning them on and turning them off constantly. Although there are some mods that I need to get rid of because they don't work well that I haven't cleaned out yet. Or the sound is completely wrong or something. Alright, we're getting lots done today. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning and we harvested, planted, lime, all kinds of stuff. Got our greenhouses and our moonshine up and running. Probably have to check on the moonshine and the things to make sure they're not running out of supplies because I only put like 3,000 in each one. And then I'll have to do my garbage pickup one of these times too because I want to see what I need to do with that. And we missed a spot. Fix that. There we go. Yes, I do have Omatana's apple orchard. I'll use that, I think in that empty spot on my land, I'll create a driveway so I can cut across and then put a few of them in. I don't think I'll go crazy with it, but I'll put a few apple trees in. Because I haven't really tried that yet. I started putting some down on one of my maps, and I don't remember which map it was on, and then I got bored with the map and I quit. So this one should keep me going with all the stuff to do for quite a while. I noticed she uses sugar in her apple juice, and normally that's not the thing. Unless they have a different method of making it over in Germany, I don't know. But yeah, I was looking at that earlier when I was kind of deciding what kind of things I wanted to put down. But this is more mod testing, you know, some of the strange stuff I got off the internet kind of thing. Testing some of the tractors, testing some of the planters and that kind of thing. And Omatana stuff I know is going to run perfectly, it always does. But yeah, I'm going to put it down, and probably in that little corner of the wheat field there that was on my property. I already have her farm production down, so I'll probably put that down right there too. And then if I get far enough along that I can afford big fields and stuff, because they're stupid expensive on this map, I will try the Absolute vodka and stuff too that I have. The only one I know doesn't work right is the cigars, because the tobacco never stops being produced. It just constantly feeds. So I'm not sure what's wrong with that one. I'm not a programmer, so I do not know how to fix it. Okay, this little tiny corner and that sliver up there, and we're done. Except for that little tiny spot. And then I want to touch up that edge where I was a little crooked. So this planter works phenomenally. Even with high speed and everything, it doesn't skip or do anything. Nice. Better than a 3-meter cedar that we normally get from people. Get this little bit done. We'll wash everything up and park it, and I'll call it a night. Oh, I missed. That's okay. I'll touch it up. And if anybody, you know, I've said it from day one doing my videos on farming, if anybody complains about how I'm doing things, you play your way, I play mine. So, It's just, I don't want to run up the same kind of problems that Daggerwin and all those guys run into is, you know, you're not doing realistic, you're not doing this, you're farming too fast and all this. It's like, whatever. You guys do what you want to do, I'll do my way. Alright. All done. Okay. Whoa! That's a drop there. Let's get my gears going here. We're going to leave that little tiny bit of sorghum. And then, I think the last thing we'll do is put some apple trees down, because I got to fix this land anyway, so. Because it dropped everything and raised it up and dropped it and raised it up. It's like, alright, wash up my tractor, because she's a dirty little piggy now. Come on, wash up. And get the planter. Alright, good enough. Alright, sugar beets are planted. I just need to fertilize them, but I'll do that later. Oh, I've watched somebody do that, and it was the most boring thing I've ever watched. Doing a big field, and he was on, was it Peavey County? No, it was on Canyon Crossing. He had a standard harvester going 6 miles an hour, and just the in-game harvesters and everything, and I was like, oh my god, this is like watching paint dry. And he would stop talking for big stretches of time, and it was like, oh my god, please shoot me now. So, okay. Let's see, what do we need to do down here? This is going to be an area where I dump wood chips and stuff for my thingy. Because I need wood chips and manure, which I have manure right there. But I need wood chips, so I'm going to use that little corner to stockpile wood chips. And I need to get more pallets, so I'll probably use that as a stockpile area for my pallets. And this is running. I should have... Oh, I don't have them spawning. I should have them spawning. Let's fix that. Come on. Save the game. And there's my different kinds of moonshine I can make. All kinds of them. This one requires olives, which is weird. Berries. This one doesn't take any... It takes the fruit mash. Okay, so then we need the olives for that one. We need corn for that one. Grape mash for that one. And then grape mash for that one too. Huh. And then my bootleg warehouse takes the different things and makes pallets of stuff, so I can do Pilsner and Kolsch, and we're more of a IPA kind of beer. Farm production is going to do my raisins. Aged moonshine. That's the fermenting shed where you take the stuff from here and put it in the moonshine shed and do that. This I need to put on spawning, so I get my strawberries pretty soon. And then I can take them to my jelly shop, which just needs jelly and pallets to make jelly. And then I have vehicle parts that I'm making out of iron ore. I think. Yeah, I should be making those. And they're making it really slow because this is all dirt that was on my driveway, or iron ore that was on my driveway, so I picked it all up and I took it down there. But yeah, that's what that's working on. And they're already starting to spawn. So we got strawberries. And okay. Now, this made a big mess of the lawn, of the ground. So, what all do I need for her thingy? I think I just need production. Oh, it's under orchards. Apple tree with factory. Is that the only one she has? Is that one? Yep. Okay. So this shouldn't affect the ground a lot when I plant it, hopefully. So let's go ahead and smooth the ground a little bit along this edge where it dropped it way down in. Right Whoops, you can't see it, but it's right here where it did that. I don't want flatten, I want smoothen. Smooth, not flat. Smoothen. We're just gonna do this. Smooth it all out a little bit. So it doesn't have gigantic lumps and stuff in it. And quick and dirty, and I know Miss Gaia's the expert at landscaping, but I don't have patience for that on this map. So we're just gonna smooth it. Alright. Quit flipping around. Okay. And productions, orchards, apple trees. Now where's her thingy? Right there. So I want to face it this way. And I'm probably going to end up having to flatten the ground, aren't I? Grr. And we'll try to set it the same height as this stuff here. And I want to make a driveway across, kind of naturally off of that one. So we're going to go... Whoa, that was a big difference. And that's a big difference too. Oh well, I'll fix it all later. Offline. I'll get it all flattened out. Straightened. I don't want to go too crazy because then it'll affect my ramp getting up in my house. Did I just wreck part of my field? Yes, I did. Blast you, giants, and your jumpy tools. Now I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Grr. Orchards, apple trees. Let's see. I need to get in there with a tractor or something. So let's go 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think we'll put 10 down. I'm going to turn these so they face each other, though. So I can get in and out of there easier with the little tiny thingy. Ten apple trees should be great plenty for the little bit I want to do. And to test it. Alright, so that makes that, and then I'll doll that up later, make it look pretty. And then how big is the production factory that she has? I think it's just little. Or is that the one that's the grape manufacturing? I think it's a grape factory. Yep, she used the grape building. Running out of space. You know what? Can I put it on the same property that my iron manufacturing is on? Let me see if I can. So I don't have to buy any more property because it's stupid expensive on this map. Oh, plenty of room. If it'll let me. Production, apple trees. We're actually gonna put it right. Kind of defeats the purpose, but I'm using what I have already. That's all iron ore on the ground, so we'll shift. Not enough money. Well, I shall have to fix that. 75,000. Why is it telling me I don't have enough money? I already own that spot, so... This is not the apple orchard I meant. It's another one. Oh! I don't have that one then. Well, maybe I'll just have to check that one out and do away with those trees and see what they've got. I did not know she had a different one. Alright. I'm going to hold off doing that then. I will check out the mod as soon as I get offline here. Anyway, that's where an apple orchard's going to be if it fits. Otherwise, I'll leave those. One of the two. I'm not sure. Garden's kind of wonky because of the ground, but that's okay too. And I'm going to get off the fence, you goofy thing. set this so it spawns. And I'm growing grapes in here. And grapes need to be spawning. Alright, so I'm going grapes. I've got moonshine production. I think this is a the actual packaging factory. This is a mash shed where I create the mash to make the moonshine. This is the actual moonshine distillery. And then this is a fermenting shed. So, and then there's my jam factory. Pretty cool. I don't know if I need this building. I think this is a standalone that does moonshine making all on its own, I think. Yeah, this is the stout ale and pilsner. So I'll have to get that figured out. It's kind of cool. They got a big thing here, and it's disguised in a chicken barn. Kind of cool. Alright, well anyway guys, I think I'm going to end the stream right there. And I'll look at that new mod that Omatana just put out. I did not know she put a new apple mod out, so I might take these trees out and put that in. If I do, I'll adjust my money so it reflects that these were put down. And yeah, we're going to be doing some fun here. I got strawberries up the wazoo that I can take over to the thingy. Alright, Gaia, you have a wonderful time. Big hugs. And yeah, we're making a good start. I need to get the rest of this picked up, though. This drives me crazy. But I didn't want to do that on there. So, anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, where the hell ever you are in this world. And hope your lives turn out as much as you're thinking they should be. And we'll see y'all later. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.